Hello, welcome to my video today. My name is Edith Elzie with eXp Realty and Elzie Associates, and I'm thrilled to be here with you talking about a couple of important things in the housing market. We're going to cover two key topics: the housing market forecast for the second half of the year and the two types of markets. Because based on the questions I'm getting repeatedly, I know they are on a lot of people's minds. So let's delve right in. We're going to be starting with the market forecast. So let me ask you a question. Does all the uncertainty going around make you wonder what the future holds for the housing market? Well, I can certainly see why that would be the case. And mortgage rates bouncing around lately certainly have not helped. To give you the answers you need, here's what the experts are actually saying about the rest of the year. First, mortgage rates may come down a bit by the end of the year. Slightly though, not a ton. But even a small change could help lower your monthly payment. Second, inventory will rise, especially if the rates ease and more sellers feel comfortable listing their properties for sale. And of course, that means more homes for buyers to choose from. And thirdly, home prices are still going up, but at a slower pace than previously, which could give your budget a little more breathing room. So now that we've talked about the forecast, let's move on to talk about the two markets. Over the past couple of years, sellers have had the upper hand in just about every market in our country. Now though, we're seeing a change as things are starting to balance out a bit. Some areas are still hot for sellers, while others are giving buyers a little bit more room to negotiate. So let us take a look and see actually what the current market is like. What this graph shows us is how the national housing market has shifted over time. Now, the orange bars show when sellers had the biggest advantage, and that was from 2020 to early 2022. However, since then, you will see that things have started to change and even out a bit. So right now, the market is more neutral. That's what you see in the gray bars on the right, which means buyers have a bit more power than they had a few years ago. But before you get too happy, here's the thing. Every local market is different, and both buyers' markets and sellers' markets exist right now, and sometimes they're just a few miles apart. So knowing which type of market you're in is very important because it helps you make more informed decisions. So if you're ready to make a move or just even thinking about it, let's talk about it and what it means for you. Because before you buy or sell, you deserve to know what's happening in your neighborhood. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.